Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good day, Bangsamoro learners. I am Teacher Aya of Siyap Ko Kapaganad National High School, your teacher in English 9 for today. Alhamdulillah, in our last topic, you learned to analyze literature as a means of understanding the unchanging values in the VOCA world. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about differentiating biases from prejudices. Can you recall an experience where you are wrongly judged by the people around you? Or have you experienced being treated unfairly? For this reason, it is important to know the person more before saying anything that may hurt him or her. And connection, today we are going to talk about prejudice and bias. Now, can you think of the words that you can associate with the word prejudice and bias? Yes, you can associate the word prejudice to isolation, rejection, and wrong judgment. How about the word bias? Yes, awesome. You can associate it to dislike, racism, unfair, favoritism. This time, I have here a scenario. I want you to think whether the scenario is fair or unfair. Number 1. Teacher favors certain students over others in grading final performance or tasks. Number 2. Not allowing one of your classmates to join in your group because she or he is physically disabled and a waste of time. Alright, in the first scenario, choose favoritism and classified as bias. And the second scenario shows discrimination, for it tells us unfavorable opinion and prejudges others, and that's what we call prejudice. Bias means a tendency to favor one person, group, thing, or point of view, often in an unfair way. Example, female teachers give more attention to girls. While prejudice is an unfavorable opinion or feeling beforehand or without knowledge, thought, or reason, it simply means to prejudge others. Example, it is sometimes assumed that physically disabled is also mentally disabled. This time, I have here a video clip about the Muslim women calling out stereotypes, throwing up labels, and asking others to see them as people first and foremost. Watch it and find out the labels attached to them.
Misconception about Muslim women is that they don't have dreams or aspirations.
I think they assume that we're very conservative and we don't enjoy our life.
I have the total freedom and to do anything I want.
I'm a mother of 5. I'm doing my PhD. I'm having a very successful career path.
I didn't get married in an arranged marriage. It was based on love.
We are living the life normally. We are fine. We can go out.
People think that we in the Middle East, women are not capable of working, being in the work field.
Muslim women don't really just stay at home and raise their children. We also have the dream to raise our kids, but to balance our life as well.
Even if I get married, I still keep my surname. I keep my identity.
As you can see, I'm wearing this hijab, and this hijab represents who I am.
Even though I'm wearing my hijab, I'm wearing my abaya, nothing can stop me.
You can ask us any kind of questions. We're open-minded. We're cool to share, so don't be afraid of the shayla that we're wearing or the abaya that we're wearing.
The hijab and the shayla or the abaya does not differentiate us, and it's just what we wear.
I want the world to know that stereotypes should end.
It's not that religion that's shown in the media.
Most of the people think Saudi Arabians are terrorists. You should not generalize a whole society by just one or two people.
So we're similar to any other female, and across the world I think we all share the same problem, the same issues, being dominated in a man environment.
Now, let us answer the questions about the video clip that you have just watched. Number 1. What are the labels attached to the Muslim women in the video clip? Yes, very good. The labels attached to them are conservative, terrorist, don't have the dreams and aspirations, incapable of working in the work field, stay at home and raise their children, and arranged marriage. Number 2. Is it fair to attach labels to someone? No, it isn't fair because you judge without adequate prior knowledge. Now, let us check if you learned something in our lesson. Let's try receptivity. Identify whether the given situation is prejudice or bias. Number 1. Bullying and discriminating someone with disability. Is it prejudice or bias? If your answer is prejudice, yes, you got it right. Number 2. Posting negative comments in social media about the economic status of a family. Is it prejudice or bias? If your answer is prejudice, yes, it's correct. Number 3. Not serving someone in restaurant because of wearing hijab. Is it prejudice or bias? If your answer is prejudice, yes, you get it. Number 4. She or he won the contest because one of the judges is his or her cousin. Is it bias or prejudice? If your answer is bias, yes, it's awesome. Congratulations, you have identified them perfectly. Remember, to avoid prejudice and bias, we have to be sensitive to others. We have to understand their joy, pain, situation, and where they are coming from. That is our lesson for today. See you in our next lesson. Once again, I am Teacher Aya saying, Masalama!